Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news of this evening, Thursday was the safest day of the week for road users in 2024, says ITA. Thursday was the safest day of the week for road users in Jamaica in 2024, while Friday was the worst according to statistics compiled by the Island Traffic Authority. According to the updated figures released by the ITA, 365 people were killed in 314 fatal crashes in 2024. This is 60 fewer than the 425 who perished in 2023. The figures show that throughout 2024, there were 23 fatal crashes on a Thursday, resulting in 25 fatalities. This contrasts sharply with Friday's, which saw 64 fatal crashes and 73 deaths, making it the most deadly day for road users last year. The weekend days from Friday through Sunday were the deadliest for road users, as they recorded a combined 172 fatal crashes, which resulted in 206 fatalities. This suggests the weekends are prone to crashes that result in multiple deaths. Meanwhile, 60 fatal crashes and 68 deaths were recorded on Saturdays, while Sundays chalked up 48 fatal crashes and a significant 65 deaths. Sunday was the day of the week most likely to have multiple deaths from vehicular crashes in 2024. After Thursday, the next safest day of the week for road users in 2024 was Wednesday, which saw 38 fatal crashes and 43 deaths. There were 40 fatal crashes and 45 fatalities on Mondays. Tuesday saw 41 fatal crashes and 45 deaths. The National Road Safety Council is looking to reduce road fatalities by 20% in 2025. Man charged after allegedly killing customer purchasing phone. A man has been charged with murder after he allegedly killed a customer who was in the process of purchasing a cell phone from him on Monday, December 2. Charged is 26-year-old Brandon Ennis, otherwise called Twinny, a laborer of Belvedere Road, St. Andrew. He is also charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition in connection to the death of 21-year-old Jermaine Francis, otherwise called Pluck, of Elliott Avenue, Kingston 8. Reports from the police are that about 7:30 p.m., Francis was purchasing a cellular phone from Ennis when the now accused pulled a firearm and opened the fire, hitting the victim. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, Francis was seen with gunshot wounds to the head. He was rushed to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Ennis was arrested and later charged following a question-and-answer interview. His court date is being finalized. Mason charged for assaulting cops during arrest over offensive weapon. Lawmen assigned to the Kingston Central Police Division have charged a man with being armed with an offensive weapon and assaulting the police following an incident in downtown Kingston on Saturday. Charged is 30-year-old Oswald Clark, a mason of Lovelane, Kingston. According to reports from the Kingston Central Police, about 10:10 a.m., Clark was seen with a noticeable bulge in his waistband. He was approached and searched, during which a ratchet knife was reportedly discovered and seized from his waistband. While being restrained, Clark reportedly became aggressive and assaulted the officers who were attempting to detain him. He is scheduled to appear before the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on January 31. 57 rounds of ammunition found in abandoned building in St. James. The police in St. James today seized 57 rounds of ammunition. According to reports from the Montego Bay Police, about 7:15 a.m., lawmen were conducting an operation when an abandoned premises was searched. During the search, 43 5.55mm rounds and 14 9mm rounds were found in a bottle concealed in a cellar. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. Investigation continues. VAS hopeful that 2025 will signal end of diesel oil theft from JUTC. Transport Minister Darrell Vaz has declared that the theft of diesel oil at the state-owned Jamaica Urban Transit Company should soon be a thing of the past, with positive results being predicted as early as this year. Vaz gave the assurance in response to theories that the diesel oil that was found in Lake Spencer and Catherine last week may have been stolen from GUTC buses and was being sold in an illegal distribution operation. Police and the military personnel disrupted the illegal activities in the community on Thursday morning, this after several containers were found in the area. A man was fatally shot during the police-military operation. In response to the development, Vaz issued a statement acknowledging that the theft of diesel oil from the JUTC has been a perennial problem. As you know, we have already ordered and declared 100 compressed natural gas buses, with another 70 to come by June of this year, with a further 100 in the next financial year, and that will see us moving away from diesel, Vaz informed. There are also some plans to put in some technology to be able to track the diesel, both going in and out of the remaining diesel buses. So I am hopeful that 2025 will be the year that we put behind us the issue of theft of diesel oil, which has been costing the JUTC and the taxpayers multi-millions of dollars per year, the minister indicated. In reiterating that the stakeholders have a plan, Vaz said the acting managing director of the JUTC, Owen Ellington, who is a former police commissioner, is working closely with the police and the military relative to the theft of diesel oil at the bus company. I am sure that we will see results this year, Vaz stated. HTCC wants a Grade 6 curriculum modified to include high school transition component. Director at the voluntary organization Hear the Children's Cry, Nigel Cooper, has repeated his call for the primary exit profile examination to be modified to have a compulsory and graded component that would involve parents and the children. This, he said, would demonstrate healthy parenting practices while ensuring that the education system is used more strategically. We also urge that the Grade 6 curriculum be modified to ensure that after their PEP has been completed, all Grade 6 students will undertake a high school transition curriculum. This would include topics such as expectations for high school, bullying, and peer pressure, said Cooper, who is also a senior lecturer at the University of Technology. Our Grade 6 students need to be better emotionally prepared for high schools, Cooper said. Meanwhile, HTCC reminded that in 2008, it piloted a Prevent a Dropout program in an inner-city all-age school with great success. It is recommending that targeted high schools adopt the model, which features 3 main pillars. 1. Improving students' low self-esteem. 2. Positive behavior modification. And 3. Enhancing family relationships. Meanwhile, Cooper and attorney-at-law Priscilla Duhaney, a member of Child Watch Legal, the affiliate arm of HTCC, are both urging Jamaicans to bring back the village in order to safeguard the nation's children. In 2024, we saw children being the victims of senseless acts of violence, and we condemn these acts and insisted that stronger legislation be enacted in protecting children. It is also critical that the security forces and our justice system should be able to convict those responsible for these heinous acts. We need a legislation with teeth that are not just about form but have substance and effect. The penalties must match the crimes, they said in a joint statement. As we all know, it takes a village to raise a child, but the reality is that in Jamaica, the village has been shattered. Reports from the Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse confirm that it is not uncommon for children to be abused by persons they know and would have trusted, they added. HTCC wants Jamaica to bring back the village to secure better outcomes for the nation's children. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.